Hi, welcome to Jen's Daily Dish. Today we're going to be making Kyle's Whoopie Pies. I don't know who Kyle is, but King Arthur Baking does, and they're recommending his recipe, so that is what we are making. Why Whoopie Pies? Whoopie Pies are like devil dogs, those little chocolatey cakes with a marshmallowy filling in the middle that I used to eat as a kid and loved. They are easy little treats that you can just dole out to people in your family. They are yummy and delicious, and heck, why not make them another reason for making whoopie? Let's get started. Oh wait, I don't have my apron. I'm gonna make a big mess in my apron, hold on. Let's get started. First thing, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. My oven runs cold, so I set it to 360. Let's start by making the chocolate cake. The first thing is to add half a cup of shortening. Thank you, Crisco, for making these very handy little packets, so you don't have to measure it from the big can thing. Thank you. Half a cup shortening. 1 cup packed brown sugar. 1 large egg. Let's cream them in the mixer. Scrape down the sides. Be sure it's all fully incorporated. In a separate bowl, I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And we're gonna whisk a lot of ingredients into this and then add that to the lovely creamed mixture with the shortening and sugar. The recipe calls for Dutch processed cocoa. I don't have Dutch processed cocoa right now, so I'm using regular cocoa, and we're gonna see how this goes. The difference between Dutch processed cocoa and this is the alkali. So Dutch processed cocoa has less acidity than this. I am really hoping this does not affect the recipe, but as I said, I haven't made this before. So 1/4 cup and 2 tablespoons cocoa, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1 teaspoon salt, whisk together. 1 teaspoon vanilla extract into 1 cup of milk. Stir. Now I'm going to add the dry ingredients in and the wet ingredients in, alternating between the two into the nice, creamed, yummy shortening sugar mixture. Scrape down the sides and be sure to beat until smooth. I think that looks about right. Let's try it. Baker's right, you get to taste it. I know you're not supposed to be tasting it with a raw egg, but it's too good to resist. So now we'll take this cake yummy dough and drop it by 1/4 cupful each onto the cookie sheet. I will fill up 2 cookie sheets. I have lined it with parchment paper, but feel free to grease a cookie sheet as well. I did not feel like using a 1/4 cup measuring cup because I like workarounds in the kitchen, so I am using my tiny scooper. This tiny scooper is just shy of 1/4 cup. I've measured it before. So I'm gonna take a heaping scoopful of this and put it on the sheet, and we'll see how this turns out. Be sure to leave at least 2 inches of space between these scoopfuls. Bake for about 15 minutes until they're firm to the touch. While the cakes are in the oven, let's make the yummy filling. Yes, I know, this is a lot of shortening, but this is a treat that you're supposed to share with your friends and family, or maybe not. You can keep it all to yourself. Shortening, confectioner sugar, and marshmallow cream. For the marshmallow fluff / marshmallow / just call it yummy. I use the jet puffed version, but feel free to use whatever you can find. I recommend you not try to measure this out into 1 1/3 cups because it's hard to get it out of the measuring cup. So just use the whole thing like I did. 1 cup shortening, 1 cup confectioner sugar, 1 1/3 cup marshmallow cream, Baker's right. I love marshmallow. Beat together. Be sure to make sure it's all incorporated together. So get that bottom sugar that's down there. All right, let's check them. They're supposed to be firm to the touch. They're not so firm yet. I'm gonna give them about 2 more minutes. Let's check them again. They feel much better. Out they come. Look how perfect they look. I surprise myself every single time. Whoopee! Look at that. I have no idea what I'm doing, and they look perfect. It should make a total of 18 separate cakes. So it'll be 9 Whoopie Pies total. A total of 9 Whoopie Pies. Stir in the salt and vanilla to the marshmallow cream mixture. 1/4 teaspoon salt in 1 tablespoon of water. 1 1/2 teaspoons vanilla. Stir together. That's looking nice. Has a little bit more color to it with the vanilla. Let's taste it. It's very light and fluffy. This is going to be really good. Now for the best part. Let's put it together and taste it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take 1 of the halves, turn it up, put some of the yummy filling on it. Take another half and put it together. Very best part. Let's taste one. That is super yummy. Wow. If I can do this, you can do this. I had no idea what I was doing in this recipe, and I made this deliciousness. Wow. It is chocolatey, cakey, yummy with that marshmallow filling. Oh, so good. It is just like those devil dogs you used to eat, or any of those Whoopie Pies you probably had along travels that you may have gone on, or maybe as you were growing up. This is so good. Another reason, another season for making Whoopie Pies. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe and share it with your friends so that they can make Whoopie Pies too. Also, I'd love to hear your comments. If there's a recipe that you've been dying for me to try, let me know. I don't know my apron. My apron! I need my apron. Bake for about 15 minutes until they're firm to the touch. Yeah. It's big. It's big. Mm. Mm. Another reason for making whoopie.